Hello everyone, welcome back to SmashPad's Top 10 Games of 2017. This is Nier Automata, our number 5 game of the year. It is out on PS4 and PC from Square Enix, Yoko Taro and his team at Square Enix and Platinum Games. So we're going to hop in here, and this is going to be the very beginning of the game. I have gotten the Platinum and all that. So we will be just starting fresh. Okay, so we can pick difficulties here. It really doesn't matter, you can get all the trophies either way. So we're just gonna play on normal. And I'm just gonna double check our settings real quick. Okay, we're good. So let's start. So Nier Automata comes from the mind of Yoko Taro, who created the
Everything that lives is designed
first two
to
games,
end.
I guess you could call it.
We
It
are
was a Nier
perpetually
Gestalt
trapped
Nier Replicant that came
in a
out
never-ending spiral of life and death.
a while ago, last
Is this a
generation
curse?
on the PS3
Or
and
some
Xbox
kind of
360.
punishment?
And both those games
I
were
often think
different,
about the God who blessed
maybe not
us
the
with
same,
this
but
cryptic puzzle,
there were
and
some
wonder
differences
if we'll ever
I've
have the
heard. I
chance
have
to
not
kill
played
him.
them. I might go back and play them, though I think it might be a good idea for Square Enix to maybe bring those games to
This is Command. Your squadron.
the PS4 and PC.
2B here. All units have penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems
Alright, so
green across the board.
We have
This is
2B here,
Operator
as well as
6-0.
a number of other
All units
Yorha
confirmed.
units.
We've passed the
Which
50
is
kilometer
the-
threshold and are proceeding toward the target.
The androids that are
Once you reach their anti-air defenses,
have been
proceed
sent
to
down to the
manual
Earth
attack
to
formation. Then
protect
destroy the Goliath-class unit
or
by any
try to
means
take down
necessary
the
and gather what data you can.
machines, the
Understood.
robots. Well, that's not good.
12 down.
The robots
All
that
units
were
activate manual mode and
created
rely
by
on
the
visuals to evade.
aliens that came over to the Earth
Unlocked.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed.
ended up taking over. Humans left the Earth,
11B, down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
created the androids, and the androids are here doing their thing to try to wipe out the
Alert. Enemy units. sighted
robots
ahead.
and the aliens and whatnot, so that the humans can come back to the Earth.
Requesting permission to engage. Permission granted.
And this game is an RPG.
7E, down.
It's an action game. It's also a shooter. It's a very weird whole thing that this is. As well as the story is also weird. If you know anything about Yoko Taro,
1D, down. Assuming captain's duties.
it makes complete sense in that way. You can sort of tune the combat in the game to your liking in a number of ways. I don't think we're going to get to it in the course of this video.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration. Permission granted.
Alright, so we're going to go into mobile configuration, which is when it turns into a dual-stick shooter. And the crazy thing about all this shooting is this happens all during combat as well. It'll change perspectives. You can also just shoot most of the time anyway. Well, that's not
4B,
great.
down.
We have the last surviving member of this group.
2B to Operator 6-0. All allied units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders. Operator to 2B. We need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain. Understood.
Alright, 9S is our buddy we're going to work with. generally don't have to shoot much in this. This is not much of a thing. At least anytime soon. That door never opens. I think I've been through that a couple times. That's a whole weird thing. Now it's a side-scrolling shooter. Level it up. That's good. Yeah, one of the things that most people probably know about this game is that it has multiple endings and that you kind of have to play through it multiple times. It's not really that straightforward of a thing. You're not necessarily really just replaying the game over and over again. You're doing it once you're playing it. And it's more of a sense, it's more like a chapters or act breaks sort of thing, where it's like, oh, we're experiencing this story from a different angle.
Alert. Heavy damage. Standard top one legal test estimated. Initiate short battery ATS control.
Alright.
Activating short-range attack gear.
So here's 2B.
Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
So here's a good chunk of the gameplay that, as far as I would do this, is just sitting here and shooting at these guys. Pick up their money. It's not necessarily the most engaging way to play the combat, it's just probably the simplest way of doing things. Especially as you are, leveling up and getting more powerful. And getting some of the other options that you have for that pod that is hanging around here. You can definitely get different types of finishing move.
Enemies destroyed.
Not quite.
Oh.
Is that our target?
Negative. This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
You don't say.
So you want to shoot this quick so you can fucking scare this stuff. Yeah, I don't have a certain ability yet.
Laser communications recovered.
I'm transmitting your pod program.
Okay, yeah. They do some of this stuff in the context of them being robots, being on networks and all that. Okay, so we get this laser. That's always good. It gets you a nice damage boost. Obviously, it takes a little bit of time to cool down. Do it again. Let's see if I can. Okay. Yeah, the system menu here. Where's it at? This, where you get these plug-in chips. It has all this stuff equipped. Here's like just the OS. I can remove that. That'll end the game. But I can also, remove my HP gauge. But my HP is gone. So that back in. Customize all chips. Put it right back in that spot. These are ones that if you are on the easiest difficulty, you can equip those so it'll auto attack, fire, evade, all that stuff. I don't think that's an interesting way of playing it. But you can also have it optimize stuff. It's just more the arrangement of it. So yeah, there's lots more of various types of ships that'll, you know, increase damage, different types of damage, HP, XP, all that sort of stuff. Gives you a good bit of customization
Better
for
make
how
sure
you
he's
want
actually
to
dead next time. That was dangerous,
focus
man.
your attacks. And the cool thing is when you're switching between characters,
You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you
they
came
keep
here to
all
take
that
out?
stuff going
No,
over, so your
just another
weapons,
defensive
your
system.
Oh, well,
your
I
chips,
guess we have to find the target
all that
then,
stuff
huh?
is
I've
just
got a
carries
flight
over,
unit,
so you
so
don't
I'll
have
take a
to
look
necessarily
around the
start
perimeter.
over again.
All right.
It doesn't make
I'll
sense in
work my way
terms of the
inside
story,
from the
but it
ground.
just gameplay-wise, it makes everything nice and easy. So you can kind of just keep doing the thing that you've been doing for the time being. Okay, so we're probably gonna call it here. But yeah, big boss fights like that, just shooting all the time. The action is fine. I would not call it. It's if you're coming to it because you're expecting, you know, Bayonetta level of like great combat and all that. It's not that. It's not trying to be that really, but you can definitely do the melee combat stuff. And there's some neat stuff there, but I would not put it anywhere close to what, you know, Bayonetta and some of the other stuff that Platinum and the people that work there have done in the past. It's the big thing for this game is the story, the characters, and just all the weird and cool stuff that just happens in it. About these robots sort of coming to the realization of their situation, their existence, all that stuff. Not necessarily so much them becoming, you know, aware of themselves as robots, but sort of just what existence is and sort of their purpose and all that. It sounds like boilerplate when I mention it like that, but
Ma'am?
it goes in
What
some
is it?
interesting
I was
ways
going to
that
send you the map data I collected
you don't
earlier.
necessarily
Do it.
expect, especially just gameplay wise. They do some cool stuff with that. Yeah, so like this when I'm doing this, I can just sit here and mess around with the angle of this. I can obviously do the lock on. It'll lock on to enemies. And there's lots of interesting side quests. Some that's not so great, that I would say. But there's some stuff that is pretty cool. Whoa. I assume he's still up there, but yeah, we're gonna call it here. Thanks for tuning in. This is Nier Automata. This is the very, very beginning of the game, so we're not even into the point where I can save, because I have to beat this first boss. And that's maybe an issue. You should be able to save, you know, sooner than like 40 minutes into the game. But yeah, it definitely, I think the whole theme with this year's crop of games is that there's lots of great games. They all have, you know, flaws, notable flaws, that anybody playing them should be able to, you know, agree is not, you know, ideal for for what these games are trying to be. Which doesn't mean they're bad. You know, some of the most interesting games that I would put near my top games of all time are games that I would definitely cop to being flawed in big and small ways. And it's those flaws. Oh, I guess not so the flaws, it's them trying to do cool things and doing it well enough to get the point across is more interesting than just only doing things that they can do, you know, 100% of the way. And that's sort of where Nier Automata is at. It's doing some cool stuff here that gets the point across well enough that you can look past the flaws because the rest of it is pretty cool stuff. So yeah, that is our number 5 game of the year. Stay tuned for more coverage. There's more videos up on our YouTube channel. youtube.com/SmashPad should be, and SmashPad.com. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys again next time.